Please subscribe to my channel where the people here are different. Please subscribe, and here's the tea for today.
Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting the fun? What's going on, people?
This is 2 videos in one day. I'm going to talk to you about something now. This is about Caitlyn Jenner, and she was talking to Rivers too, since she's transitioning and stuff, and you know, we talked about her having her sex change back in January and stuff, and she's basically letting everybody know how she's transitioned as far as her, you know, things that she sees things a lot more different now that she transitioned. You know, does she see things the same way she did before pre-transition? And this is the set-down interview that I missed on Friday. I didn't get a chance to see it. It came on 10 o'clock on ABC. I'm going to give you an idea a little bit of what happened in case you didn't see it as well, so you can get an idea of what's going on. Caitlyn Jenner is at peace with herself, delusion with Trump. Now it says, Jenner spoke to Diane Sawyer on Friday night about what happened since she came out as transgender 2 years ago. Now 2 years ago, after coming out as transgender, Caitlyn Jenner says she's happy and peaceful, acknowledging that she has made mistakes and admit to disillusion with her political party. I've grown into Caitlyn, the former Olympic athletic star, she told on Diane Sawyer, ABC 2020 on Friday. It was tough to take 65 years of being bruised and being male, and then overnight everything changes. At first you don't know how to handle it. Jenner gave her coming out interview in Sawyer in the second sit down came just before the release of Jenner's memoir of The Secrets of My Life, which is out on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Now, Jenner addressed some of the controversies she arose shortly after coming out when she appeared on Tentative about her supportive of marriage equality on the reality series Am Cait, complained that deciding what to wear and being chased by paparazzi with other transgender people deal with discrimination, violence, and homelessness, and have disappropriated high rate of suicide. She also said that she was overly idealistic through thinking she could change the world as far as transgender people, and now she believes that there will be a full acceptance of trans peoples in the lifetime or perhaps ever. But she wants to dedicate the rest of her life for working for, you know, trying to help transgender equality. She has been gratified by hearing by some trans people that are considering suicide, but decided against it, at least partly because of inspired by seeing her a famous, successful transgender person. Now, Jenner has also been criticized for Republican politics, which she discussed on her reality shows and elsewhere. Friday night, she told Sawyer that she voted for Donald Trump for the president attendance in the inauguration, and though she would like LGBT exclusive stance, but she was distressed when administration revoked Obama-era guidance of equal treatment of transgender students, including recommendation of schools following the acceptance of restrooms and locker rooms and the component of their gender identity. Here is the deal breaker. The Republican Party, she told Diane Sawyer, the deal breaker is, you mess with my community, you give us equality, a fair shot, I'm going to come after you. She said at inauguration she spoke briefly with Trump, and she broke briefly to Trump, and he invited her to play golf, which she decided after revocation of Obama guidelines would be a good idea. But she would like to meet with him and talk to him about transgender issues, and she believes that he and other top Republicans like Vice President Mike Pence and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell would meet with her. Now, Jenner further told Sawyer that as she revealed her book, as she has gone full gender confirmation surgery, undergoing what she calls final surgery on January of this year. I do mention in the book Everything I Did. She said it But it wasn't less of a love. It wasn't less of the woman the day before I had the surgery. I was the day after I was the surgery because I did not define who I was as a human being. And no one should query a trans person about surgery she had. Don't ask the question she asked. It is not appropriate question to ask a trans person. The episode also followed Jenner as she meet with parents of transgender children, which people who say their religion makes it difficult for them to accept trans people. Others featured in the show included author Jenny Boylan, who appeared on Am Cait, and Arcata Calfee School, I guess California Schools Superintendent David Vanderbilt, discussing how the district has accommodated transgender students without difficulty. Watch the full episode below. So now this episode came on a Friday, which I missed it, but I didn't see it. But I just wanted to share this with you as far as the storyline, so you can exactly hear what she said and what happened.
Okay, you see that? You know, the reason why I did this because I want to keep an updated reference to her, basically her dialogue, as far as she documented everything as far as her step, you know, as far as her womanhood and stuff and the things that she's learning. You know, she learned a lot of different things as far as being trans, and now she's, you know, trans woman and stuff like that. I understand a lot of people don't agree with her. A lot of people are still upset with her, but she had that platform as far as Am Cait. She did not do exactly what people thought, but she was in the beginning, and she was basically saying the reason why, you know, she thought she could save the world, but she found out that things were a lot more, you know, different than she thought. This basically goes back to people kept saying that she was delusional, and basically she had white privilege and stuff like that. But you know, the thing about it, when you transition, this thing is not an easy thing for people. And we all can sit back and judge. We can always say, you know, what a person should have did, and you know, we can always point out different things. But if we look at the mirror within ourselves, we learn that we're not perfect either. We found that a lot of things that we thought would be a lot more different, you know, but before we transitioned, that was not exactly, you know, the way we thought. You know, the thing about it is, some of us who've always been accepted, transition, they found that they're no longer accepted. Now, me, myself, I was never accepted, so I had nothing to lose as far as, you know. But I have seen people who detransition because it was a very much, you know, a difficult task as far as them living in their truth in their life and stuff. So, I don't knock anybody when it comes to their transition, you know, the things that they go through. You know, you're just trying to live your life for the fullest, and you know, we're in a belly of a beast, and there are a lot of people that are going to go against you, and a lot of people are going to say a lot of mean things, you know. But I want just to put this video in reference to her. You're always going to call her my sister. I may not agree with a lot of things she said. You may not agree with a lot of things I say, but at the end of the day, we are what we are, and it is what it is. You know, the thing about it is, I want to share this with you and stuff, and I want to see, do you feel as though, I almost get that. Do you feel as though she's changed through her transition and stuff? Do you think she's getting better? Do you think she's getting worse? You know, we modern. Caitlyn, listen, if you watch this video, we're modding you, girl. So, make us proud. You know, do the best you can do at the end of the day. It is what it is, and clearly you're making a few friends, you're making a few enemies, but that's life, that's everybody, no matter whether they transition or not, you know, it is what it is. But I'd love to hear your feedback on this in reference to, do you feel so she's changed? Do you feel she's trying to make everything better? Anyway, that being said, I just want to share this story with you, and I'll let you know I love you. And I want to thank you for watching. Guest 3.
Well, thanks for watching the transgender woman, Caitlyn Jenner. I am a trans woman, a human being. I am not a fetish. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button right down there on your right in the thing. And I want to thank you for watching. Catch the ray.